Binance, one of the world's largest crypto exchanges, doing billions of dollars of worth each day in crypto transactions. But is the exchange in trouble with lawsuits and possible corruption? So in today's video, we're talking about the lawsuits and possible corruption with Binance. Get your lawyer. You don't want to miss this. Okay, let's begin. The lawsuit. So the plaintiff accuses the exchange of falsely advertising Terra, which is, the Terra USD, as a safe asset and now wants to sue. I'm sorry, but you don't get your money back once you invest in, securities and crypto and things of that nature. You do not get your funds back, okay? So a Utah resident has filed a lawsuit against Binance US and its CEO, accusing them of falsely advertising Terra USD as a safe asset backed by fiat currency, which is false. Binance never did that. But anyway, the plaintiff, named Jeffrey Lockhart, alleged that because Binance isn't registered as a securities exchange with the US government, it doesn't need to be registered as a securities exchange. It has limited obligation to disclose information about asset trading on its platform. Crypto exchanges made massive profits by floating security laws and causing real harm to real people, the law firm representing Lockhart said, according to Reuters. So, a Binance spokesman told the news organization that the exchange is registered with the U.S. Treasury Department's Financial Crimes Enforcement Network and applies with all applicable regulations. These assertions are without merit, and we will defend ourselves vigorously, they said. Now, if you recall, Terra USD's value collapsed in May. It caused massive losses for investors who trusted its classification as a stablecoin. All right, I'll probably do a video on stablecoin in the future, so just look out for that. And that was supposed to maintain its value of $1 per coin. Unlike other stablecoins backed by real-world assets, though, Terra USD is a algorithmic stablecoin that's not backed by fiat currency. Instead, it's backed by a cryptocurrency called Luna, all right, which you heard me talk about in past videos as well. So Luna and Terra are connected. And so it has a mechanism in place to restore its value to $1 if it ever fails. Let me think about that one for a second. Okay, I thought about it. Investors were enticed to invest their money into Terra USD due to the opportunity to make money with the Anchor lending program, which promised annual yields of 20% for deposits of the coin. Is that right? Terra's mechanism failed to protect its value, however, and it is currently being traded at less than 1 cent. Terra, what are you guys doing? Luna, what happened? What happened? Less than 1 cent? You must be kidding. Lockhart is hoping for his lawsuit to be registered as a class action on behalf of all investors who purchased Terra from Binance. Yep, Binance, they're coming after you. They're coming after you, Binance. The world's largest cryptocurrency exchange also paused Bitcoin withdrawals for a few hours yesterday due to a stuck-on-chain transaction that came days after reports emerged claiming that Binance had become a hub for fraudsters and drug traffickers and had helped, get this, launder $2.35 billion in illicit funds. Yes, I said it. $2.35 billion in illicit funds. Crypto is taking a beating right now, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. A claim Binance has not taken too kindly to. And so, as according from an article from CoinDesk, Binance refutes skewed money laundering claims and has hired senior investigators from the IRS Cyber Crimes Unit over the past 3 years to improve its crime prevention. Way to go, Binance. Way to go. But according from a special report from Reuters, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, Binance, served as a conduit for the laundering of at least $2.35 billion in illicit funds. What? I don't know who to believe. I'm so confused. Okay, so we're halfway through the video. We hope you're liking it. Let's take some time to mention our sponsors. Virsympay is a merchant-based processing platform similar to Stripe and PayPal. If you're looking to accept credit card payments or ACH payments in your business, Virsympay is the way to go. Another sponsor is Virsympay, the premier cryptocurrency exchange. If you're looking to purchase Bitcoin or other crypto, Virsympay is your place. I'll post a link to the website below. And finally, for those comic and manga lovers, Damien Angelic is your manga. Join Jahara on his quest to unravel the mysteries of the Negesis Shard. I'll post a link to the description below. What does the report say? Okay, in September 2020, a North Korean hacking group known as Lazarus broke into a small Slovakian crypto exchange and stole virtual currency worth some 5.4 million. Wow. These guys, when they go big. Let's get back. It was a string of cyber heists by Lazarus that Washington said were aimed at funding North Korea's nuclear weapons program. Several hours later, the hackers opened at least 24 anonymous accounts on Binance, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, enabling them to convert the stolen funds and obscure the money trail. Because that's what hackers do. They want to kill the money trail, because if you kill the money trail, then you can't be found, or so you think. Correspondence between Slovakia's national police and Binance reveals, in as little as 9 minutes, using only encrypted email addresses as identification. Wow, these guys are good. The Lazarus hackers created Binance accounts and traded crypto stolen from Etherbase, the Slovakian exchange. According to account records that Binance shared with the police and that are reported here for the first time, Binance had no idea who was moving money through their exchange. I mean, how could they know? The exchange is massive. They're doing billions of dollars per day. Give them a break. I don't endorse Binance or any cryptocurrency exchange, but I know the realities that cryptocurrency exchange faces. And you know, a lot of times you think it's a simple process. It's not. You're doing billions of dollars a day in crypto. How would you know every transaction that flows through the cryptocurrency exchange? But let's get back. Because of the anonymous nature of the accounts, said Etherbase co-founder Robert, whose firm has been unable to locate or recover the funds. And so Etherbase's lost money is part of a torrent of illicit funds that flowed through Binance from 2017 to 2021, a Reuters investigation has found. And just so you know, Reuters didn't just do a report. They did a special report on Binance. And so I want you to know, crypto is being heavily scrutinized and heavily looked upon for various reasons in terms of illicit activities and malicious behavior. The Reuters report claimed that Binance had become a hub for hackers, fraudsters, and dark traffickers with strong links to Russia-based dark web market Hydra. And that's not Hydra from Captain America First Avengers, shoutouts. That's the Hydra that's a Russian-based dark web market. I can do a video on that in the future. If you leave me some comments telling me that you want me to do a video on the dark web Hydra, let me know. And so Matthew Price, Binance Senior Director for Investigations, who was the lead investigator on Hydra when he worked at the IRS Criminal Investigation, told CoinDesk, what I think is very skewed in this report is that every exchange has exposure to dark net markets, which is so true. And I want you to be fair with Binance. Binance is a cryptocurrency exchange like any other exchange. They're going to face the challenges with people who want to do malfeasance, with people who want to do corruptible things. It's the same thing with the New York Stock Exchange, the Dow Jones, you know. So just be fair. And so Tigran, the exchange's global head of intelligence, who also worked at the IRS Cyber Crimes Unit, added, is something that completely disregards facts to get an agenda across. The biggest part of this story is completely ignored. You can't control deposits. You can only control what you can do afterwards, he added, which is very true. And so both Price and Tigran said that Binance has a stringent process in place that handles fraud, dark net markets, and scams using blockchain analyzing software, provided by Chainalysis and Elliptic, there is a system in place. We do have risk scoring for everything you can think of. We have everything tagged internally based on our tools. Then we're able to do post-transaction monitoring with Chainalysis, Tigran noted. Binance published 50 pages of email exchanges between its intelligence team and Reuters, in which it comments on recovering 5.8 million from the Ronin hack, as well as its assistance in multiple fraud cases. Give Binance a hand. They're doing whatever they can do to make sure keep their name clean and to help the system out in terms of accountability. Let's give Binance a hand. The email exchange reiterates that the reporter was confusing indirect exposure to dark net markets and direct exposure. So true, so true. And finally, data from Chainalysis reveals that 0.15% of all cryptocurrency transactions in 2021 were associated with illicit activity. And that's a very, very small number, all right? Less than 1%. While the UN estimates that between 2 and 5% of fiat currency is linked to some form of criminal activity. Boom. There you go. So according to UN estimates, there is more illegal activity going on in fiat currency transactions as opposed to cryptocurrency transactions. I'm done. If you like today's content, please give us a like and also smash the subscribe button. It gives you updates whenever we release new content. This is Dario Roberts with the final farewell. Ah, yeah.